Hi, welcome
Hello.
back. How are
Mhm.
you?
I am good, sir. How are you? Thank
All
you for
right.
asking.
I'm well. Thank you for asking. Let us get started. Okay.
Yeah. Mm.
Do you have any questions to begin with?
Uh, Last session, you have explained me some grammar concept, so I just want to
Mhm.
continue with it.
Okay. What was the concept? Can you please remind me?
Uh, y- Subject verb agreement.
Subject verb
You have
agreement. Okay.
you have given me some example. The
Hmm.
police, army.
Oh, yes. Are catching the thief is catching the
Yeah.
terrorist. All right.
Yeah.
So we did
Yeah.
that. Now, so should we do another concept of subject verb agreement? Let's do one thing. Let's start with a conversation. And meanwhile, if I find an error, then I'll tell you a concept of subject verb agreement. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Let's not just make
Mm.
this a grammatical class, otherwise it will be boring for you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right then. So, have you gone through the topic for today's class?
No, I didn't. Let me
No
check.
problem. You should be slightly prepared for the session. Okay. So,
Okay.
yeah, the topic
We-
that we have is sorry,
Weather wonders. Discussing
weather
season
wonders.
and weather. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. Okay then. So we'll
Should I
start with some. Yeah.
reading?
No, you don't have to read it
Weather.
at this moment. Wait.
Okay.
You don't have to read it. Let me ask you a few questions and then we'll get to reading. Okay. So, Varsha, your name suggests rain. Your name is also one of the
Yeah,
seasons, if you see. Likewise,
yeah,
there are many other seasons. There are different
yeah,
weathers which are there. Tell me which
yeah.
season is your most favorite out of all the seasons available?
Out of all, I loved rainy season.
Okay. You live up to your name then. All right. Okay. But why? What's so good about the rainy season?
uh, I like because of everything, the nature and everything is clean out due to rain, and after that, flower blooming and cool breeze air, which we experience after the rain.
Mhm.
Because
Okay.
of
So
that,
you.
also I like. And one
Mhm.
more thing, due to rain, many times we get a chance to spend time with family when they cannot go out due to rain.
Exactly. So
Mm.
you like to take advantage of rain so as to communicate
Yeah,
with people around you. All
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely that happens. But as a child, I used to be really sad whenever it rained because I could not go out and play. Now I'm happy because I don't have to go out and play. But yes, whenever it rained in my childhood, I always felt it ruined my childhood because I wanted to
Oh,
play outside and it rained a lot over here. So
mm.
that was the reason. So even as a child, were you fond of rain, or only when you have become a mother or when you have grown up, you have been fond of rain?
No, in my childhood also, I love to play in the rain and I love to experience the rain and I would like to go in the rain and play with water. I like this thing. Nowadays, now I am grown up, I don't do like this.
Okay, all right.
But watching from the window and experience the cloudy weather and the sound of the thunderstorm, that all I like it very much.
All right, makes sense. So you like all those things, all these factors about the rain.
Yeah, yeah.
And just when the rain stops, there's an earthy
Mm.
smell that you get.
Yeah, the
So
earth is better. Whenever the first
that's
rain falls, the
true.
earthen smell of the soil is
Yeah.
attractive.
Yes, it attracts you and you feel like playing in that soil as well.
Yeah,
It's so beautiful. The entire surrounding becomes green and beautiful whenever it rains. Lush green.
yeah, lush
All right.
green.
Yes. Speaking more about other seasons like cold season, cold weather, when there is a cold weather or when there's cold weather at that time, what is your go-to comfort food or drink? Which is that one food item or one drink or one beverage that you enjoy the most during winter season?
A steaming hot cup of tea
Okay.
in the winter season and paratha.
Hmm. Okay. See, in winters we
Mm.
have a lot of options because you feel like eating in the winters. But
And
if
lots of
compared
green
to
vegetables
summers,
are available in that season.
yes, a lot of
We
things are
can make
available.
many different things.
Hmm.
Matar
But
kachori.
India being a hot country does not have a lot of options during the summer season. Like I don't feel like
Yeah,
even eating during the summer season because there's a lot of heat and you don't like to eat anything hot. So
yes.
what are a few options that you enjoy during the summer season?
Mango.
Mangoes. Okay. All
Mango is
right.
one of the most favorite fruit of mine. I
Mhm.
love to eat every day.
Okay. One of the most favorite fruits.
Fruits. Hmm.
Fruits with
Yeah.
S because
Yes.
one of. Okay. That
One.
is why one of the most favorite fruits.
Hmm.
Okay. And tell me about your love for mangoes. Which category of mangoes do you enjoy the most? Do you like a certain category or do you like all the kinds of mangoes? And what all
No,
dishes do
I
you
don't
prepare with
like
mangoes?
I don't like all kind of mangoes. But if
Mhm.
my favorite category is not available, I can satisfy my craving with another category. Um,
Mhm.
uh, 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 Basically, I belong to Nasik. There we get a lot of variety of mangoes
Yes.
because it is near to Bombay and Bombay is near to Konkan. Because of that, we get lot of variety. My
Hapus as
favorite
well.
variety, Hapus is my favorite one, and the second one is Kesar.
Okay.
Mm. After that,
Kesar.
Badam, Kesar.
The red colored mango, right?
Red color, and whenever you will cut it, it's orange color inside, a
Oh
dark
yes.
orange,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
it's
That's
and it
also
is
found in
very
Uttarakhand.
sweet.
Yes.
Yeah. You are talking from Uttarakhand?
Yes, I am. Oh, I did not
How is
introduce
the
myself, right? Yeah, yeah.
weather?
My name is Vipul. I have been a communication skills coach for more than 6 years. No, we have met before, right? So why should I
We
introduce
have
myself?
met before, but
I know.
I forget you are talking
Yeah,
from
yeah, yeah. No, I
Uttarakhand.
am speaking from Uttarakhand. Yes, I'm correcting from Uttarakhand.
Mm.
Haldwani is the name of my city, and it is close to
Okay,
Nainital district. Okay.
okay. So
Yeah,
you are like very nice place.
it seems like that, but it is too hot over here in Uttarakhand these days. So the place where I come from, yeah, yeah, the place where I come from, the temperature is touching almost 40 degrees. It's too hot here.
Oh,
Yeah. But I don't
oh.
live in the mountains. That's the reason. In the mountains, it's relatively better. Yeah. But Uttarakhand is too hot. Okay.
Here
How
in
about
Gwalior
Nashik?
also. Nasik.
Sorry?
Uh,
Yes, I'm talking about Nashik. Like, is it too hot over there these days?
yeah, no, there is not that much hot. Here in North India, I live in Gwalior. Here is extreme. When summer season, there is extreme hot, and when winter, there is extreme cold.
Hmm. Okay. But in you currently live in Nashik, right?
No, I'm currently living in North India, in Madhya Pradesh,
Uttar
Gwalior,
Pradesh.
Gwalior, Central India, Madhya
Gwalior.
Pradesh.
Yes,
Hmm.
Madhya Pradesh. That's what I thought. Gwalior in Uttar Pradesh is different. So Gwalior is in Madhya Pradesh. You must have got confused.
Hmm.
All right. But were you born and raised in a place like Nashik? Like, were you born and raised
Nasik,
there?
Nasik, in Nasik, Maharashtra.
Okay. So are you happy with the change that you have seen, like the geographical change in your life?
No, initially I didn't happy, but somehow I
I
have
wasn't.
adjusted with. I
I didn't
wasn't,
happy. I wasn't happy. Hmm.
I wasn't happy, but now somehow I had adjusted.
For how long have you been staying in Gwalior?
It's around 10 years.
10 years.
It's been 10 years. Yeah, it's
It's
been 10 years,
almost a decade. You're right.
almost a
Okay.
decade.
Yes, yes. So now that it has been 10 years, and in these times, I'm sure you have started to look at some good sides of Gwalior as well. So tell me,
Yes,
what are some of the best things or best reasons to live in Gwalior? Why should someone live in Gwalior?
the people of the Gwalior is very amiable
Are
and very nice. The people of the Gwaliors are the people of the Gwaliors are very amiable and The city is not that much big, but historical city. Here you can visit a palace of Sindhia and fort.
Oh, okay.
So,
Great leaders have
mm,
come from that place in that case, from Sindhias
yes, yes, yes. And it is also known for music.
music.
Every
Okay.
year, here is a Tansen Samaroh. Tansen Samaroh is conducted for
Hmm.
3 days.
3 days. Okay.
For 3 days, many renowned classical singer comes and sing there, and they feel honored to sing in the Tansen Samaroh.
Oh, Tansen Samaru.
Tansen Samaroh.
Okay. Many famous classical singers
Singers,
come. Okay, tell me, is this correct or incorrect?
many famous classical singers comes here. Come here.
Come here. Exactly.
Yeah,
So when you were speaking, you said comes accidentally.
come.
So that's wrong. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And now that you compare this place, what is that one reason that you still miss Nashik? Something that you get in Nashik and you don't get in Gwalior.
One of the first reason will be my language.
No, no, no. One of the first.
First and foremost reason will be my language
Very good.
because I can't speak English. Sorry, Marathi here. I don't
Oh.
have Marathi people surrounded here that I will
Mhm.
speak. And second things, the fruits and vegetable which we get there, uh, some kinds of fruits and vegetables are not available here.
Which vegetable?
And
Are you saying
only
vegetables?
yes, vegetables. Yeah, we are getting that same vegetable, but the taste of the both the vegetables
Must be
are
different.
different.
Okay, I
Hmm.
have a little request to make, Varsha, because during these sessions, whenever people use these earphones, Bluetooth earphones,
Hmm.
the audio
Hmm.
degrades and the volume is also really low. Can you try disconnecting
Okay.
them once? Can you try that?
Okay.
If it is possible.
I have disconnected.
Hmm. Try saying
Now
something.
my voice, now voice is clear.
It's almost the same, but yeah, let's see. Let's see. We'll work it out. Are you getting my voice at least?
Yes, you are completely audible.
Okay. Okay. All right then. Moving on. Speaking more about Nashik and Gwalior. In the initial days when you shifted to this place, obviously you must have missed your language. Did you ever
Yeah.
feel the need to go back to your place and live there forever? Did that ever happen?
Yes.
Okay. And how did you control yourself?
I tried to engage myself, and first, initially, I was facing a very much problem to speak in Hindi.
Hmm.
So I couldn't communicate with others. So first, I
Hmm.
learned Hindi to speak.
Oh, okay. Very much problem. Can you change the sentence? Can you change this part of the sentence? I
I faced
faced
a lot problem,
a lot of problems. Okay.
a lot.
A lot of problems. Or
Hmm.
you can say it was challenging
It was challenging.
for me to adapt to Hindi.
Hmm.
Okay. It was challenging for me to adapt to Hindi. This should be said. Okay. All right. Hmm. And like, did people around you try learning Marathi for you? Did that ever happen? No.
No.
Okay. Marathi is a language which is not just a language, it's an emotion for people from Maharashtra. So it must have been really
Yeah.
hard to give up your own language, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you still speak in your mind in Marathi because you have grown up over there in Maharashtra?
Yeah.
Still
Yes.
that happens. And sometimes do you accidentally blurt out Marathi words in place of Hindi?
Yes. Many times it happened.
Okay. There are a few phrases which always come to your mind in Marathi. Can you tell me a couple of them which come to your mind?
whenever I get angry, that time I couldn't speak Hindi. That time
Absolutely.
I speak Hindi. Marathi mix. Some words even my children don't understand. That
Okay.
time they get confused
Okay.
by what she is saying. So
But
whenever
this is a great way.
whenever I want to appreciate, that time also like the खूप छान
Marathi
आहे,
comes
खूप
to you.
Marathi comes in my
But why don't you teach your children Marathi? Like, don't you want them to learn Marathi? It's a beautiful language.
Yeah, I always talk to them in Marathi, but they reply me in Hindi. They can speak Marathi, but they are not fluent.
They are not fluent with Marathi, you're saying. Okay.
They are
Okay,
not
okay.
fluent with Marathi.
Hmm. That's definitely a problem for them.
Initially, I have to teach them Hindi because they have to communicate in school, and
Hmm.
teacher also telling that you
That
have
is a
to
must.
that
Hmm.
is
They have to score well. For that, also
that.
Hindi is required. Hmm.
Mm,
All right. Speaking more about it, but I've seen that in families where there are diverse cultures available, children get
mm,
to earn and learn a lot. There's a lot
yeah.
you can learn from different cultures in the life. Like my mother, there in Uttarakhand, we have two regions, major two
Okay.
regions, geographical regions are there. One is the
Mm,
smaller part, which is called Kumaon, and the
okay.
larger part is called Garhwal. Okay,
Good.
and
Okay.
yes, I am from the Kumaon region, but my
Okay.
mother, she is a Kumaoni, but she grew up in Garhwal. Okay,
Good one.
so she knows a lot about that culture as well. So sometimes I get to learn a lot about the Garhwali culture as well. So
Mm.
previously there used to be a lot of fights among Kumaonis and Garhwalis. Now there is no
Oh.
fight. But yes, my mother tells me a lot of stories from that place, and I learn and I earn a lot from that. So I love when there is diversity in the family itself. Yeah.
Mm,
Okay. And such diversity should always be celebrated and transmitted to the next generation.
yes. Yes.
Hmm. Okay. All right. Now you tell me, have you ever flown a kite in your life?
Have you?
Ever flown a kite? Kite.
Yes. Only one or two times I have flown a kite.
Hmm. Can we say something other than one or two times?
Once or twice.
Very good. Start saying this once or twice.
Once or
Okay.
twice.
Yes. So tell me your experience. How was it flying that kite? Talk about that.
I am not in pro flying in kite. My husband fly kite very nicely.
Okay.
Just
Expertly,
give
not nicely, expertly.
expertly fly the kite, and he just gave me the thread.
Okay.
It is called ninja, and then I do like this only.
Okay. That's all right. But good to know that these activities are also crucial to learn so as to understand the flow of the air and the wind.
Yes.
And how interested are your children?
My children didn't get that exposure to fly the kite because only on 14th January in our society, children are get the chance to fly the kites.
Hmm.
But my
Okay.
son is not as good as his father.
Hmm. And do you feel children are not motivated to get into such things these days because it is unsafe also?
Yeah, and we cannot blame them. Actually, it is a
We cannot.
parents. It is a parents' mistake.
Hmm.
While doing this, we are always focusing whatever we have not gained in our childhood. We always try to do give those things, but we never focus on that things. Whatever we are experiencing in our childhood,
Hmm.
that it is a completely parents' mistakes.
Coming to a hypothetical question at this point, tell me
Mm.
if you could fix one season for the rest of your life, one weather or one season for the rest of your life, for your entire life, which season would you fix? And what will be a few advantages and disadvantages of fixing one season for the entire life? Could you understand my question?
Yes, if uh, throughout the year, I will prefer the spring season.
I would fix. I would
I
fix. This is a
I
hypothetical statement. So you should say
I prefer
if I had to fix a season, I would fix spring season. Okay.
spring season. Hmm.
Mhm. Tell me some
Because
advantages of fixing it.
there is a little bit cold also, and sunlight is also there.
Hmm. Hmm.
So it is better than summer season and the hot scorching summer season and chilly colds. It is better than spring
Okay.
season.
But it will also not rain during that season. Will you be able to live without the rain?
No, I will not able to live without the rain. But
Absolutely.
nowadays, um,
Hmm. So this will be a difficult task, isn't
this
it?
will be, yeah,
So
it
for
will be
difficult task, can you use an idiom to describe a difficult task? Can we use an idiom?
mm,
Think
walk. I mean, that will be the challenge. Walking on the thin ice. Mm,
that is cakewalk. What you're talking about is cakewalk. That is an easy task.
that is
Okay.
easy.
It will be a hard nut to crack. It will be
Hard,
a hard nut to crack.
not to
A
crack.
hard nut to crack means a difficult task. Okay.
Yes. Mm.
Hmm. Can you use it in a sentence now?
Hard not to crack.
A hard nut to
Oh,
crack. A hard nut to crack. You can describe some task as a hard nut to crack.
hard not to crack. Mm. Doing editing of the video, it is kind of hard nut to crack.
Okay. Why is that so? What's so hard about it?
Because I am not that much tech savvy, so sometimes I face problem.
So, are you saying that you are not tech savvy? That's why it is difficult for you?
Mm.
Okay. So, during editing a video, what sort of challenges come up? Please tell me. Even if you are not tech savvy, you can tell me the challenges.
Challenges that to keep remember the that what to call that tools the editing software is displaying on the screen to keep remember what is the use of that thing.
To keep
But
remember is wrong.
over the time
Okay. To remember. To remember.
to remember.
That is correct. To keep remember is wrong. You can't use it. Hmm. To remember the usage of each and every point.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not getting your voice properly, I guess. Hello?
Huh. Now I am audible.
Am I audible? Yes, you are.
Hmm.
Hmm. All right.
Hmm.
So I want you to tell me which editing software do you use at this moment? Can you discuss that here?
I use Canva.
Canva. Okay.
Canvas. Hmm.
Okay. Hmm. So what is so good about Canva that you selected Canva?
I just asked my daughter.
Okay.
Mm.
See, one feedback that I want to get
Your video got stuck.
always answer why as well.
Okay.
Okay. That is one thing that I saw when I'm asking you questions.
Could you please repeat
Sorry.
this sentence?
Yes, I am
Uh,
saying whenever you are answering a question, whenever a question is asked, even if
mm,
what is asked, always try to answer why along with it so that you can increase the length of the answer and also answer other questions like where, when,
mm, mm,
how. For example, if I ask you, who is your favorite actor? So you should say, let us suppose if it is Shah Rukh Khan, you say, my favorite actor is Shah Rukh Khan
mm,
because many people in the foreign countries know India because of Shah Rukh Khan. That
because
can
of
be said.
shadow.
The
Yeah.
first time I watched him on the screen was, so we are answering when. The first
Mm,
time I watched him on the screen was when I watched the movie Bazigar. I was really
okay.
amazed with his acting performance, and
Mm,
since then I have been a fan of him. And
mm,
do you know, I saw him one day on the roads of Mumbai. You can say that. Like if you haven't, then you can ignore this statement. So if you answer five questions, what, when, how, why, and where, You will
Yeah.
have five answers related to the topic and also a beautiful speech ready with yourself. Okay. That's what my feedback for today is. Is there any question from you, Marsha?
Question for me? No, sir.
All right then. It was lovely speaking with you. This session has come to an end now and we'll meet in the next session. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Take care. All the best. See you soon.